Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Bushcraft Fit. I'm going to do a series of videos about fire stacking. It will consist out of methods how to pack a fire, the purpose of the fire, and how to maintain it. So today I'm going to show you a fire stacking method called the TP. It's a very efficient stacking method. You get quite a warm fire. The only downfall of it is it burns very fast and it needs constant maintenance, meaning you need to constant feed it. So without further ado, let's go to the construction of the TP. Okay guys, before we start, safety first. So get the area where there is not a lot of fuel that can burn. Like you can see, my fire pit is clean. Then I'm using rocks and pack a round circle. That's only to prevent the fire from spreading. We don't want to cause any wildfires in nature. We must remember, we are here to preserve nature, not destroy it. So without further ado, I've got a piece of timber. Like you can see, it has a little muck in the top side. So firstly, I'm just going to sharpen it a little bit at the bottom. The reason for this is I want to use this as my T-piece centerpiece. So this I'm going to try to flush into the ground. So in the center, I'm just going to put it like this. The purpose of this is when you're stacking it like a straight up tent. So I want to get a point where I can use the timber not to fall over and cause some damage. There is my basis. Like you can see, I've got a big round circle base which will allow a lot of oxygen. Then I'm going to use more timber just to stack it and get it nice and tight. This material I pick up here in the bush, so I believe it's quite dry. When you break it, you can hear the nice crackle of the timber. So let's carry on, pack it nice and tight so that we make a nice upright. You can also see what I'm doing is I'm leaving a space. That is where I can lit my little fire. Get some of the smaller fender, just put it on the outside. On the inside, I'm just going to make a little bundle of timber so that when I lit it, it has fuel and it can burn through. Like I say, this is a quite fast burning fire. It needs a lot of maintenance, but it's quite easy to maintain the fire because all that you do at the end of the day is keep on stacking timber on the stack. That's it. Now, on this side, I've got some trusty fatwood. I always carry fatwood with me. So, fatwood is a piece of timber that is merged with natural oil and resin of the tree. So it catches quite easy flame and it burns quite nice. I'm just putting on the fatwood inside my little stack, and then I'm going to keep on stacking it. So now, like you can see, it's going to catch fire now, and then we have quite a fire. Some interesting facts about the teepees. It is also a method you can use to start other fires, like the cabin lock, the inverse or the platform, the lean-to, and it's quite useful. It's a warm fire for during the night to get fast some heat into the body, and yes, in general it's just a nice little fire. Like I mentioned earlier on, the teepees is not a fire used for cooking. It burns too fast, but you can do small cooking jobs on it. Now you can see the teepees is quite burning. To add fuel, you just take your timber and you keep on stacking it on to your teepee until it burns out. Hey guys, I've got my little kettle here, my bush kettle. So what I'm going to do is just fill it up with some water, close it, and then I'm going to put it onto the fire to boil it. Like I say, it's not a very good cooking fire, but yes, in some cases you can't. So first of all, you must wait, let the teepee collapse. If it collapses, then you can take your kettle and put it onto the fire. Just watch out not to burn. Like I say, safety first. So pull it inside a little bit, and that one I'm just going to keep on feeding it. I just want to get a piece of timber here which I can use to move it into the fire and closer. So now I'm going to put it onto the coals like that. Okay, watch out for burning. That one I'm just going to put it like that, and now this pieces of timber I just pack it around the kettle to keep it on going, so that you get a nice hot flame for doing the boiling job. like I say guys, this is not a very good fire for cooking on. But yeah, anything is possible if you keep on feeding it with little sticks. The fuel will boil the water, and I can hear it start to sizzling now. Like you can see, my kettle is boiling. So I'm going to go ahead and make myself some coffee with this nice boiling water. It's just split this side, and yeah, like in any good bushcraft situation, I forgot my spoons. So let's make this enough, and let's take my knife, steam it a little bit, water, so bon appetit. Guys, just a reminder, don't leave hot coals out during the night. I'm telling you. So take sand and make sure that the fire is not hot, the coals is not hot. Make sure that you cover and fuel any hot coals for avoiding the spread of the wildfire. Remember, safety first. Let's preserve nature for future generations. Cheers.